There we go. All right, we are ready to rock and roll. Oh, let's see if we can get that out of the way. There we go. That's better. All right, so we are going to be making a little mini tobacco baskets. And when we made these, or when I've made them, I've made all sizes. But we're using a 4-inch hoop today. They make a nice size. Um, they're kind of fun to get these little cotton, what do they call these things? Cotton pods. And you can like stick it in the end. And I like to hang these on the angle. So just to kind of, and these are kind of fun. And then with we'll do one at the very end. I've got some red ribbon to attach on. So that's what we're gonna make. Let me make myself bigger for a second. Okay, so we're gonna be making these. I've seen them made both ways. So this one, I've made it with the X on the inside. And then I've also seen it with the X on the back side. So I'll make the one today on the back side, and then so you guys can see both of them. I've seen them both. Also, when I do these, I pull, woo, I pull the spokes up to the inside of this frame. I've also seen them like on some of the traditional ones, they pull them out to the outside and they staple them. So like if you're making, a big one and they actually staple them and then they put the extra rim on. So, but for these, I did it to the inside because I thought it was it's easier, first of all. So that's why I like to do easy. And then we added in just the rim on the inside. So that's what we're gonna do. To make these, we actually lay them out first on the table without the square hoop. So we're going to lay it out on the table and then we're going to just get going. So let's do it. Let's go to the table view. This spotlight. Oh, you know what? I need a little bit of water. Let's second here. Where's my water? Got to get water. Hold on. Okay, some water. Needed some water. All right,
Do you
so
have do you have a source for your square hoops?
uh I think I will double check, but I think Suzanne Moore is where I got these.
Okay.
Um yeah, 4-inch hoops. But if you look up 4-inch wood hoops, there's several places that sell them, but I think I got these from Suzanne Moore.
Okay.
They may have been, and then I also had a bag that I won at a silent auction at some conference. So I had a bag of those too. So I don't know where those came from, but um, Basket Supply, um, um, Suzanne Moore, trying to think of some of the other places I know that sell it. But yeah. So when you do these, because this is the side that we show, we want to um I don't know, say we want the good side up when we are weaving these. So this one I am using 1/4 inch. These are the 4x4. I've got 5x5. Let's leave that there. 5x5. So we're just gonna lay these and I'm gonna lay them with the good side up. And I'm gonna lay 3. And I'm gonna take that one. Um, so I kind of eyeball things, but I like that's about my middle, that's about my middle. So I'm just gonna get them all laid in. It's just an over under weave, and it's gonna be 5 by 5. So I'm just kind of put 3 down one way. I'm gonna put 3 down the other way. These weave up pretty quick. The long part of this is actually um, gluing it into the frame. Okay, there we go. So there's like 3 by 3. Then again, it's just over under weaving. So if it was over this one, it needs to be under on this one. And 1, 2, 3. We'll put one more over here. Will give me 5 there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And put one more on this side. Again, I'm putting the smooth side up, the rough side down against the table. Let's see. And let's see, we got one more. Up a little bit. So I said in my directions or in the email that you could use anywhere from 4.5 to 5 inches. And the difference is in the depth of your little tobacco basket. So I put that one, you see that? So you can see this one just barely comes, has a little bit of depth to it. This one I did with 4.5. I cut these at 5. Again, I just want you guys to be able to see the difference. This is where your creativity comes in. All right, so just gonna kind of get these all so they are fairly even. You want your little squares to be even. They are probably, let me see what they were on this one. They were let's see, 1/2 inch, just no, that's not right. 1/4 of an inch, just a little bit bigger than 1/4 of an inch. So I'm just gonna play with these a little bit. I want them to be fairly even on all the sides. Get my spokes even. There we go. And then I want my little squares to be even. And I'm just gonna smush. You can get them close while you're here. And then they're gonna move a little bit when we put them in. And so whoops. Where did I put my glue? Oh, I brought glue out. Oh no, what did I do with it? Okay, let me just look for a second. I had glue out here. What did I do with it? Okay, let's see what I have over here. Oh my goodness. All right, hopefully this one has some glue. Went and got a brand new bottle just so wouldn't have to worry, but hopefully that'll work. Okay, so once you have your base laid out close, it doesn't have to be perfect at this point. Remember, we have smooth side up. Let me just look real quick here. We are that just a little bit. Okay, we're going to take our wood frame and we're going to lay it on top, and we're going to be pushing it through. So that's why we need so many clips, but we're going to push it through. And the way that I like to do these is I push them through and I get this side down, and we're going to clip a couple of these. I'm just going to clip the middle And so I'll just show you guys this. The two end ones. Oops. All right. All right, so let me come up close. Let me see, I can, I'm gonna get these end ones are gonna angle a little bit. They're gonna angle in towards the center, and that's okay. And then we've got the middle one and the two sides. This is just to kind of start getting things in the places that we want. So then I'm gonna go right across from it, and now I'm gonna push this one down to the tops of the spokes are even with the top of the wood hoop. Get this guy there, and then I'm going to stick a clip on it. Okay. All right, so I got that, and then I'm going to do the two ends. So I'm just going to do 3 on a side until till we get everybody in and we get everybody where we want them to be, and then I'll put clips on everything to hold everything, and then we will glue. So this is the weaving part is really easy, right? Layout 5 by 5, and get it even. There we go. All right. So we got the ones that are going this way, sort of in, and now we're going to put clips on these, and then we're going to adjust everything and get everything how we want it. Perfect. So that's what I said. When you lay it out on the table, you're laying it out to be close, and then we're going to put it in here. So I'm going to put one clip there, and I'm going to flip over to the other side. And I'm going to grab the middle guy, and we're going to get him in the middle. There. All right. And then we're going to do the two ends. Again. Bim, bim. And bim, ba-doom. There we go. And then we're going to finish up this side. And then we are going to get everybody looking good and spaced out again. All right. So we got that, but let me flip it over this way. You can see things are a little bit wonky. So I'm going to just take a moment, and I'm going to make sure everybody is straight. This is my middle guy. That looks good. We're going to pull him in a little bit and pull that one a little bit. Then we're going to do the same thing with these. Actually, that one looks good. This one I'm going to pull out a little bit so we can make more even squares. So we're just fiddling with it till you get the spacing how you want it. And then I'm going to go ahead and put clips on everybody so nobody moves, because our next step is we are going to unclip and glue everybody where they need to be. And that's why I said you need a lot of clips for this. Just a little bit. So this is your time to really, fiddle with things and get things where you want them. There and that guy there. Okay. So I want you to see on this one compared to this one. This one I did with 4.5-inch spokes, and this one I did with 5-inch spokes. So depending on how poofed you want your tobacco basket, that gives you some ideas. So this one 4.5, this one 5. So you can go 4 3/4 if you want. It'll be in between these two. So just play with it and get it to where you want. And then, fiddle make your little fiddles so you get your spacing how you want. Get all your clips on it. Clips are your friends. I always say that clips are your friends. I'm using super glue. Hoping this one still has life in it. Let me just see here. Okay, a little bit. So take off a clip, put a dab on, stick it back on, and put your clip on. So we're just gonna move around. I think I take 2 clips off. Put a dab of glue on. Dab of glue on. It doesn't take much with this super glue. Put it back on. Stick it there. This guy back on. There we go. All right, and then we got these two. So I don't have any great stories to tell you about glue, but any quick drying glue, or if you've got time, then just regular old wood glue will work. And you can just leave the clips on and let it dry. That's what we're gonna do. So for purposes of this, I'm using super glue because I want to be able to show you the whole thing, the whole sus. But if you're at home and you have time, you can do wood glue. And yeah, lots of clips if you're making more than one. Just do that. So I don't like to do more than 2 at a time just because this glue dries pretty quickly. And so I want to make sure that I am getting things back in place. Back in place. All right. That one. So being in Kentucky, so when I moved to Kentucky was really when I learned about tobacco baskets. And they use really, really big ones to carry the tobacco leaf in when they're picking, and the holes in it allow for, air to move around, because after they get picked, then they go and they get hung in the barns to dry. Can't say that I'm a fan of tobacco, but I do appreciate the work and effort that the farmers do and the history that goes in with it. So when I was in Tennessee, I was talking and they said there really aren't very many tobacco farms left. Kentucky still has a few, not as many as, before we knew the damages that smoking could do. So this guy's in it. So little dab of glue going in, putting them back in where they were. And we're going all the way around. And yeah, this is not the exciting part. But they are really fun. If you sell things like this, like ornaments, for the holidays, these do sell pretty well. At least here in Kentucky, they sell pretty well. But I think a lot of people appreciate. Okay, we're all the way around. Awesome. All right, so we're all the way around. This first side's already dried. The other side's doing. That feels pretty good. So one of the things I like about this Loctite gel glue, it's what I use a lot. It dries really quick. It dries clear. Look good. All right. Well, that side go for just a minute. All right. Oh, I think I forgot in the email to say that we needed the rim. I can't remember if I put that in there now that I'm thinking about it. But you need a piece. Let me everything here. You need a piece. The sides are 4, so that's 16. So you need a piece that is like, I don't know, maybe 18 inches. 16, 18. That might just a little bit wet because we're gonna want to glue this too. All right, so I think that should be good. Take these guys off again. All right, so now we need to add in the inner rim to cover things up. And talk a little bit about some of the just decorating ideas. So again, I'm just going to start on one of the sides. I'm going to put a little dab of glue on the outside of these guys. You want your smooth side facing in, and I'm going to put this right up at near the top. Clip on to start it, and a clip there. Oops. All right, we're just gonna go around. And I'm putting a little dab of glue. Oops. Oh, wait. Yeah, I forgot a step, you guys. You hold this back just in time. Hold this guy back before we put them on. We need to put our X in. Silly me. All right. So on this one, I made the X so that it was on the inside. On this one, we're gonna put it on the outside. So we want our X to be crossing over our two middle spokes. So we're gonna want it like that. And then I'm gonna stick it in this hole, and it's gonna come up that. It's gonna come up in the corner there. Stick a clip on it. Okay. And then it's going again across the bottom, and it's going to go in the hole here. And I think I cut these 6 inches, so you can just like that's just a smidge too long. Just a smidge, so we'll just let's cut it off. And while we're here, I'm going to go ahead and put the piece of that glue on it. Now that we got that, stick that there, and piece of glue at the top. Forgot almost the important part. The X on the big ones that they actually use for tobacco is really for it's not just decorative, it's actually for support of the basket. So I'm gonna do the same thing with this one. It's gonna cross. We want the X to be crossing in the middle. I'm gonna stick it in that hole, come up, put a dab of glue on it. Put that right on the corner, back over. So we're making it go right across the middle. Stick it in that hole. Where I almost messed up just in time. All right, let's see. We want to cut that just a smidgen again to have it line up. Stick a piece of glue on that. All right. And there, I'll stick that. Hold that one. Okay, we're going to continue around now with our inner rim here. And so what I was saying before is I've seen the rims, seen people put them on the inside and then the rim on the inside. And then I've also seen the spokes go to the outside and the rim go across the outside. So I've seen it both ways. I'm actually not sure which way is the original traditional. But for doing these, I think it's for these little ornaments, I think it's easier to stick them on the inside. And All right, so we're gonna go around here, almost there. My glue will hold out here. Okay. Bam, bam, bam. There we go. Just gonna push that up in the corner. Clip on it. There we go. Put a clip there. And then I'm back to the beginning. Close. There we go. Here's where I started. I'm just going to overlap it a couple of spokes and we'll cut it off. And we'll put our final glue on. Just gonna put a little bit here on the end for wherever that lands. All right, there we go. That there, that there. Okay. So that is our inner rim all the way around. Now, decorating, you guys can do so many things with this. If you want to put something right along the rim so that it covers up all the ends, you can. Like all the ends here, you could put like some twine, or if you want to glitz them up, you could add some like tinsely kind of stuff around them. They're kind of fun. So let me show you again the difference between 5" and 4.5" for the depth. So these are poofier. And then because this dries so quick, let's just see. We're good. Okay, I think we're good. Take these clips off, and that is all of our weaving. So I said you can decorate a lot of the ones I see have these cotton pods in them, and they look really cute either right down in the bottom or sometimes offset like that. Maybe with a little bit of greenery in them. Just for this one, I was just going to lay it down, and then for a hanger, I'm just taking some red ribbon just to give it a little pop of color, and poke it through here, and then I will show it to you. You guys come out. There we go. Let's see. So right along where the X's for the tobacco are, if you'd like to hang them on an angle. There we go. Just show you. There we go. So I'm just pulling that ribbon up around that. And I'm going to do that. And I'm just going to tie a little knot. Keep it simple. So a little knot. So that would be for hanging. And then glue that baby in there. And that would be it. You could put a bow on here if you want to add bows. Just let your imagination go. If you want to keep them more rustic, you could use like twine instead of like a red ribbon. But if you want to pop some colors, you could put those little tiny ball ornaments would be really cute, like glued in a little section. So let your imagination go wild when you decorate these. But that is it. All right, let me remove the spotlight for a second. Let me go back. Denise, you still with me? Any questions?
Yes, ma'am, I am still with you. I can't wait to do this.
Okay, good, 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 good. They really are fun. They're quick. They're traditional. So here you can see. Let me do a close up of that one again for folks who are watching it on the replay. So this one has the X on the inside, and this one has the X on the back side. So I've seen them done both ways. Hey, Miss Judy. Welcome. We just finished up. um, Hello, hello. So just to show that, so this one I put the X on the inside, this one the X is on the outside. I've seen them both ways. I believe on the, oh well, no, I'm not even gonna say. I don't know which one is like the old traditional, but that's that. And then just again from the side view, um, the one on the right was done with 4-inch spokes, so it just has a little bit of poof. And the one on the right was done with 5-inch spokes, and that gives you a little bit more poof. So
So I wanted, reason I hopped on here right quick, I just got in. Where do you get those little hoops?
yeah. Let me double check. I think I got them from Suzanne Moore. I think that's
Okay.
and I was telling Denise I also got some at a convention silent auction. I got a bag of them.
Oh, well,
So
who on you, huh?
so keep your eyes out for things like that.
Okay.
But I will double check. I think Suzanne Moore is where I got them, but I'll put a couple links on the YouTube page with places where you can get them. So
Okay.
but this is with 4-inch. If you have bigger hoops, you can make bigger you can make bigger ones, right? I mean the traditional ones are what, like 14-inch? Some of them are 30-inch.
14, 14 is it, I think is as big as well, you may have made them, no, I may have made them
Yeah.
a little bigger than that,
Yeah.
but I haven't
The
made any little ones.
yeah. Yeah, the little ones are just kind of fun. I said
Yeah.
I like these little cotton pods to put in them. Like they're
Yeah.
just kind of cute. But you can decorate them. You can put things like around the rim if you want. I said little mini ornaments, those little like little metal looking those stack those up would be cute. Greenery with some, holiday flowers. Just use your imaginations, but the technique is very easy. So Judy, you can go back and watch the YouTube video
I
and
will. I
see.
will.
But they're
They
very
they look
simple.
like they would sell
They sell
well.
well. They sell well
Christmas.
here in Kentucky, I will say. How about that?
Yeah. Yes. People in our area know what they are.
Yeah, yeah. So, all right. Any show and tell today?
I made a. Let me get it.
Okay. Denise, I can't wait for you to get all your stuff so then you will have
I know.
oh, that's great. That's all right. I was looking, this is my you guys see, be kind to yourself.
Oh, sweet.
Oh,
It's one of those like slap right things.
oh, yeah.
Um, but
Cool.
it's a ruler on the
Oh,
other side.
nice.
So yeah. But I really liked I was looking at trying to be kind to yourself. We're not kind to ourselves enough. All right. So Judy, what have you been working on?
I just got back from Seattle and I was visiting with a couple of girlfriends. So I took these Jan Bima
Oh yes. The little
kit.
coffee.
Pretty.
Hold it up. Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Oh, no. So it's
It
metal
has a
inside.
metal insert. So
Yeah.
we all made those together, and that was a lot of fun. And they're really nice quality kits. So you run into her.
Jan is wonderful.
Yeah, she does a good job.
She does.
So
She's
that's all I've done.
okay. Well, I really don't have anything from Show and Tell. I was at Tennessee Basketball Association the last 4 days. And so I was packing and cutting and doing, so I didn't do much weaving. Made some earrings, but that's about it. And then I am heading next week, not this week, but next week out to Missouri. So I got some work to do to get ready for that. So
Wow.
got things unloaded, resorted everything from
Good
packing.
thing you retired.
I agree, Judy. I agree. I think I'm busier now than I was then. All right.
Okay.
Well, thank you guys for jumping on. I hope want to see pictures. Denise, when you get yours, I will do some searches and I will post some links um for the 4-inch
Okay.
hoops. And
Sounds
we'll go.
good.
All right. Take care, everybody.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.